Hello everyone, I am week 1 into owning the new Elegoo Saturn 4 Ultra 16K. This is my first resin printer. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos explaining that buy the newest because the old ones don't make parts for, so I was like, I get this one, it was on sale. I've got 51 hours of print time in 1 week. I printed a full set off of the internet, all pre-supportive, so I ain't even played with that stuff yet. But I've had some issues. Not a lot, not probably just normal. But the night one, day one of having it, I printed a small thing. I just straight off the internet, just printed it on here. It printed great, no issues. I started another print, and I was just gonna let it print overnight because my FDM printers, I just let them run. I was gonna do the same thing on this. Halfway through the print, it just stopped. No, like the resin wasn't low, the resin was still in the middle, no issues on it. I actually couldn't get the screen to go back, so I restarted it. It popped back on, and it said, print paused, do you want to restart? And I said, yeah, so we'll restart it just like my FDM printers would. And it came down and completely crashed into the PFA release liner. Didn't crack, didn't rip it open or spill resin everywhere, but crashed. So that was on a Saturday. On a Sunday, I couldn't get release sheets. I only had one, so I had to wait till Monday. I ended up buying off Amazon PFA liners. I have multiple of these now, and actually we'll get to that at the end of the video. I made a mistake buying these right now. I changed it out for the first time. So like 1 day into it, I was like, well, now I gotta replace this sheet, and that was a chore. So I send you this stuff with it. I've got a motor shop here, so I have tools. The T-handle ones are the best to take the plate off in the back. It took forever and ever, and I messed it up twice before I got one right. Got it on, got the print right. I have printed nonstop on it since I got that little issue figured out. There's a hiccup with the networking on the Shittu box, or however you say it. The slicing program they send with it, I have to restart my computer to even get the networking working right on it. I don't know if that's a me problem. My computer's fairly new, like 4 or 5 months old. It could be the programming's being new, but that is kind of annoying. So go through all the slicing, then click network, and it's just a black screen. I'm having that issue. I don't know if anybody else is having that issue. The resin looks great. The prints look great. There's like, I know I'm coming from FDM, seeing like the layer lines and judging it, but I've seen other resin prints in my local toy, like Warhammer, Dungeon Dragon gaming shops. See prints, they look, you can still see layer lines. This thing was great as far as that goes. I am still having a few issues with small prints in the middle, sticking to the PFA liner. I don't know if that's on me or something may have messed up when it crashed, but other than that, it's a wonderful printer. Really easy. I haven't had a leveling issue. I've watched videos on that. That's week 1. I've built a whole book nook off of Loot Studios. I got the subscription on there. I got the whole thing off that. I have one issue is I didn't do my research. Like I did a lot of research on the printer itself, but on the actual cleaning side, I bought the cleaner and the curing station from Elegoo. It's not big enough. The cleaner's not big enough. So like I know they got the Mercury 3, 2-in-1, which I'm going to buy. So that's another additional thing that's on me for not doing my research. But these are too small. And to be honest with you, off the top of my head, I don't remember what they're called. I know the Mercury 3 is the bigger one. That you need that with the Saturn Ultra 4. That's been kind of a headache because I've printed some tall prints that I've had to wash multiple times, and then had to rig them up in the curing plate so they don't fall down and they actually don't hit. So that's on me for not doing the research. As far as the vat goes, I just ordered the Hoopat V4. Pre-ordered it for the Saturn 4. It's like an X4, V4 X4. Basically, that you don't have to take all the bolts out. It's a clip hook lap. So like, hopefully I don't have to use these by the time a pre-order comes in. But I'm gonna have 2 vats now. Either way, that'll be kind of nice. Some of the things that I've bought, I went through 50 rubber gloves because changing that vat out, I just ended up doing all the cleaning. Went through a bunch of rubber gloves. I bought microfiber to wipe the bottom of the vat off and also wipe the LCD screen off. When I take the vat out, I just lay paper in it, paper towel in it with just printer paper underneath of it so it doesn't bleed through if it does drip. Because the bed, this has been sitting for a day, it's still holding resin on it. So when you pull this out, resin will still like drip down on it. I don't really want that. The great feature, now that I open it up, is the time-lapse camera. I'm about it. And then I've seen a lot of reviews on the Saturn because the 4 doesn't have the light in it. This thing does phenomenal time-lapse videos that make making YouTube videos way easier. That is for sure. And then I got tongs and just a gallon pitcher. I set it out in the sun all day yesterday, so it's all cured up. But I'm able to pour my vat into a bigger slide and take the filters and pour it back into the bottle while I'm cleaning my mess ups, because I've messed up a few times with that vat. That's week 1 review, though. I don't really have anything. If you got any questions or concerns, or if you're seeing me doing something wrong, let me know in the comments, because I don't know anything about them. I'm learning them as I go. I'm going to tackle the slicing program next. Have a good one, y'all.